Hey guys, hope you guys are doing good today. Hope everything's going well. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video because I'm a little bit heated right now. I'm not gonna hold you. This is some pretty fucked up shit. So just to let you know, FYI, I wasn't planning on making a video so soon, especially when I was just like I'm doing doubles and I'm working on my short film right now and everything like that. But nah, dude, like the whole entire thing with Mappa Studios has got me irritated and heated. Like, don't get me wrong, this is probably going to make me never gonna be able to get a chance to work over there at Mappa, but like from what I hear, it's not even that great, to be honest, to work with you over there. But this is probably burning bridges to work with other studios too, as I'm saying this right now. Considering the fact that I want to be a freelancer, I really don't care, to be honest with you, because I think it's kind of messed up that they're doing the business practices that they're doing. The main thing that's going on right now is that the workplace has got to be so fucked up right now for them to do this, because animators never talk about shit like this. I just got done watching Chibi Reviews, one of his videos. Apparently there's two animators right now, don't quote me quote for this, but they are suggesting that the work conditions for Mappa Studios is so unbearable for like new freelancers. Is like, it's good for you to have that on your resume, but don't go there. It's not worth it. Like, the pay is shit. You're gonna be fucking stressed out. It's gonna be ass. Like, everything's gonna be ass. And I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why would it be like that? What's going on? What's happening at Mappa Studios? So the history with Mappa Studios is that it was originally founded by a guy that likes to do his own animations with passionate animators that like to do their own projects. Like, they'll pick up own IPs and stuff like that. They'll do stuff that they feel like animating because they don't want to animate for studios and stuff. I think it was a little bit after they animated Dorororo. I think that's when he left the studio and formed a different studio, because he did that like twice. He's done that like twice, I believe. I can't remember the exact animator's name. I'm gonna have to go check him out, but he's been in the business for a while now though. So he's been doing his own thing. Ever since he left, the critique of it, bro, like it's like a sweatshop in there, man. Like, people are getting their asses handed to them. Like, animators already get paid shit. Look, granted, I am not the best animator out there by a mile. There's plenty of people. I've only been doing this for about maybe, what, 2 years now? Maybe, yeah, about maybe roughly 2 years of work on animation and whatnot. And I'm still relatively new, but you know, I'm extremely passionate about it, and I wanted to make it as a full-time career as an animator. So, you know, as a freelancer, that's why I'm doing these videos. That's why I'm talking to you guys, so that way, you know, I can eventually end up doing that in the future. You know, we'll see how it goes. This type of shit just gets me so mad, bro, because like, we already, to put it in perspective, it's like you're dedicating a whole entire decade of your life to just learning a craft, and yet people want to pay you shit. That's like a doctor paying for college, and he's doing it for like 6 years to get his doctorate's degree, right? When he eventually gets out, he's getting paid ass. He's getting paid like $30K a year. Like, that's not enough. What the fuck? Like, especially in America right now, because like America, the inflation is just like stupid, ridiculously high, and it's wild, dude. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, bro, why would they do that? And it's not just Mappa Studios. Mappa Studios is definitely, look, I get it. A lot of people like all the new stuff that's coming out with. Don't get me wrong. The animators are putting in their work to bring out top quality animation and through like different like episodes and stuff, like JJK, Attack on Titan. They got a couple of other stuff coming along with it too. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I'd have to look at it again to see what their whole entire IP lineup is. If they're not getting paid, I don't want to see that. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing animation. I'm glad people are recognizing how hard people are, like the people over there are working. But if they're not getting paid, then I don't want to see that happen. Like, that is terrible. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, come on now. You guys wouldn't expect like one of your favorite artists or songwriters, but like, to just keep making music despite them not getting paid shit, right? Like, that they would stop making music altogether. And that's why you don't see a whole lot of people in the animation industry anymore, because it pays for shit and it's terrible. And you're looking at it and I'm like, bro, why are we doing this? Like, because we see there's so much creativity and love for the craft for animation, and yet people are out here just messing it with it and like taking majority of the money. Like, bro, even mangakas don't even get a whole lot of money from their shareholds. Like, it's crazy. And I'm like, bro, why would you guys do that? Come on, start paying up, bro. Like these guys are putting their heart and soul out here. The guys that are specifically suggesting that it's Mappa Studios that you guys shouldn't work for are they've been in the industry for a while, like a good minute. Like, these aren't no jokes. These are some big, like, heavy hitters type deal. Like, they've been in it for, like, I think a decade or so. I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, if big name animators are talking about this and saying it is absolute dog water to work for these guys, what makes you think that an animator that's just fresh off of, like, just getting off of high school or college or stuff like that, and they're just like, oh man, I'm about to make the next big thing and see what's going on and everything like that, and like, nah, bro, like, what makes you think that they're gonna want to work over there if they're getting paid for shit? Like, it's good for a resume, don't get me wrong, that's great, but like, bro, what are we talking about here? Like, where's the line that we draw for how bad it gets paid? Like, bro, they're not even getting paid minimum wage, bro. Like, it's bad over there. Like, they're getting overworked. Like, they live and breathe in their workspace, and it's just sad to see, dude, because like, there's a reason that there's so many freelancers going out and getting work nowadays from, like, they're distributing work for, like, freelancers and stuff for animators, because no one wants to be an animator anymore because it's just not paying well and it's just terrible. Like, bruh. And that's why I think it's always so important that animators always learn how to be business savvy, along with crafting their art for, like, animation and stuff like that too. So that way you don't get screwed over like this. You, as an animator, as Taniko Pentoa said it himself, you need to learn your value as an animator. In one of his videos, he was talking about how he was going to be working on Kipo, but they were going to undercut him for, like, as much at, like, the pay and stuff, and he wasn't even worried. I mean, he was okay. In his defense, his circumstance was different because he was trying to go for a green card, and it would have looked better for his green card if he had gotten the title that they said they were going to give him for it, because it just looked better to get a green card so he could have a permanent residency over here in the United States. And look, he's already said that before, so, you know, I'm just distributing information he's already said, so it's not like something super personal that, you know, like, I shouldn't be saying this stuff. He's already explained it in one of his videos, so if you guys want, you guys can go check him out, because he's an awesome animator. I look at his videos all the time on how to animate stuff too. He ended up not taking that job because it wasn't worth it, and it sucks because if you don't have a stable amount of income, you really can't say no to that offer if they decide to undercut what you should actually be getting paid for your worth. And it irritates me to the point I'm like, bro, why? What do we need to do in order for animators to actually start getting their just dues for animation, man? Like, cause like, it's terrible, man. Like, why would anyone want to work in an industry where they're getting paid shit? Recently, for the JJK specifically series, people have been dogging on them because, like, they're like, oh, this animation isn't good. It's looking terrible. It wasn't done one for one for, like, the manga and stuff. And I'm like, bro, get that shit out my face, man. Don't even say that shit, bro. You don't see the fucking effort these guys are putting into their animation? Like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, look how hard they're working just to pump out these episodes, and they're probably not even getting paid, bro. What are you talking about right now, bro? Like it's ridiculous. Like, look, I love animation. I've loved it as a kid. I've loved it as an adult. I just love it in general. The craft, the way, the process. I'm always gonna love doing animation and stuff. But if this stuff continues, people like me, and even younger than me, because I'm not even that old yet, are going to just see animation as a hobby for the rest of their lives, and it's not going to be actually considered as a career. It's just extremely detrimental that people learn that they can't get away with this. Like people need to, as introverted as animators and artists are, they need to speak up more about this, because it's not going to change anything. And you can see people already are, clearly, with the two big named animators that I was talking to you guys about earlier, that people are starting to get fucking tired of this shit, man. Like, it's terrible. Like, why are we doing this? Like, come on, bro. Like, we need to start treating them better, because they're giving us all this type of quality animation. Like, you've seen the fights between Kaido and Luffy. That shit ain't cheap, dog. And I'm not saying that they decided to overwork their animators over in that one. I'm just saying, like, if you want quality animation like that, then you gotta start cashing out that money, bro. Like, you need to start giving it to them, because, like, they can't work off of, like, fucking breadcrumbs. Like, it's dumb. It's so stupid. And there's no reason and no excuse for that to happen. I'm looking and I'm like, oh my god, bro, it's so dumb. And it's not just Mappa either. There's other studios that do this shit, and it pisses me off. And then it's you know what? It irritates the ever loving fuck out of me, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like that shit shouldn't be happening. And it's whatever. No, it's not whatever, because like that shit's so stupid. A good opposite example of this would be like Studio Ghibli, or like maybe I want to say Powerhouse, but I don't know enough about them to say that yet, so I couldn't really say anything about that. Or Ufotable, like they have like a tight-knit team that they care about, like everyone cares about each other. Majority of the time, I would say I don't really hear any complaints about Studio Ghibli or Studio Fotable. Or maybe Madhouse. I don't even think I hear anything about Madhouse, but I could be wrong about that. But for the most part, I don't hear nearly, if any, complaints at all about those studios compared to Mappa. They need to get their shit together, bro, because I'm heated. I just want to get this off my chest and get more people known about it, because anime is really popular right now, dude. And like everybody's loving anime, and I'm glad for that, because when I was growing up, anime was underdog. You liked anime, you's a weeb, you's a nerd, you's a bitch. Everybody was like, bro, you lame as fuck for that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, like, I just like what I like. I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm glad people are liking it more, but I want more people to be addressed with the situations that are going on right now for the animators, like behind the scenes. What's going on? Because, like, it's just getting harder and harder for them to animate more episodes consistently. Like, look at Mob Zombie 100. Like the newest zombie show that came out that had like a walking shark and shit. They're on indefinite hiatus right now because they can't. There's something going on with the production right now. I don't know if it's because they can't get enough animators to animate the episodes, or if they don't have enough money for the budget, or they can't pay it off and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. But it's becoming. I want to say personally that it's because they don't have enough animators for this team on staff. Honestly, I can see it, because like animators just are hard to come by now. And it's rough, dude, and it's like no one wants to work for that type of low pay, very garbage pay. Yes, I get it. My skill levels are not clearly on the level where they would want to hire me for their animation studio. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm the best at all in any way whatsoever. Don't get twisted. I know I'm not ready for animation studio level stuff yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there to where I can get like maybe like when I'm like 2 years down the line, maybe 3 years down the line, I'll be extremely ready for like whatever they want me to like animate and stuff. Like my stuff will look really fucking pristine. Like maybe like Guild Guy, like his stuff always looks awesome, or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just like high quality content. But like by no means am I saying that, oh, I'm definitely not gonna work for them, because I could just find more work as a freelance artist and stuff and whatnot, because I'm still trying to get my name out there. I'm still trying to get more work for clientele and stuff. Like it's just in general, that's just how it goes. And you know, I feel like more animators should take the time to build up their audience, build up their people that actually want to support their work and whatnot, and just keep going for it, man, because like these studios, they clearly don't give a fuck about paying anybody whatsoever, like dog shit amount of money. So it's kind of sad to see, man. And I get it. I might be burning bridges with this one again, because now that I said that, animation studios might not want to hire me and whatnot in the future because of this video, but I don't care. Like, if you're not going to pay an animator what he deserves, then you know I'm not gonna sit there and like not talk about it. Like, that's just terrible. Like, who does that? That's awful, and I want more people to know about it. Yeah, I figured I'd just let you guys know about this and, like, you know, get more people to be aware about it and whatnot. But I'm going to let you guys go. If you guys want to go check me out on Locals, I'm going to be doing more work on my short film, doing the storyboard, animatic, and whatnot. And if you guys want to go support me on there, go ahead, do that. You can support me on Instagram, too. Whatever works for you guys. I'm going to let you guys go, though. You guys have a great day. Goodbye.